Next, we're going to learn how to start another activity. So we have main activity. I'm going to create another activity. As I said earlier, it's a single screen. So I'm going to create another activity inside the our package. We have com.android.myfirstapp. So inside I'm going to create a, so if you see there are options, you can create a Java class. That's a best feature in the Android Studio. They have implementer. You can create, you can combine both like Kotlin class as well as the Java class, simple Java class. Also, you can create a separate directory as well. Okay, let's go with the Kotlin class. So I'm going to second activity as our main activity will be the first. So it will be a Kotlin class. Okay, so we got the second activity. The similar way I'm going to extend into a compact. Yeah. So here you need to write down create method. So you have to choose the bundle one. So here. Yeah. So for this activity, I need a layout. So I'm going to create a layout, which means XML layout under layout folder. So here also there will be options. You can create a resource layout resource file. So for activity second, so we got the new layout. So this time I'm going to use another widget like image view. So here you can see the image view. I'm going to drag it. So anyway, you can put, so it will ask for the source. So simply I will choose any of the icons. Yeah, let's go with the IC launcher. Okay. So when we start from our application, I mean when we launch the main activity, our application. So from that activity, I'm going to call this layout, which means the second activity. So the same way, set content view, because as I said, set content view is where you will lay the layout for this particular activity, or dot layout dot activity per second. See if you see or it's build. Okay, so whenever you create any activity or any layouts, or if you drag or if you put some widgets, then it will generate a or dot build, so that way you can access from here. So as soon as you create a layout from the under the layout folder, so automatically by use of code you will get the particular layout here, the name. Okay. So and also if you control and if you select this one, so it will direct to the particular layout. Okay. So yeah, that's all. And what I'm going to do is uh, I'm going to write a intent method here. Intent. What is intent? Intent is nothing but an action. What type of action we're going to perform now? we're going to perform calling another activity from our activity, which means I'm performing some action. So intent, okay, this refers to the current object, and which activity I'm going to call the second activity as .java. So here start activity. Yeah, so successfully created. So whenever, but you can't see the flow, right? So let's do it this way. We have a button there. Uh, this button, I'm going to set when we tap that button, it should call this page. Button from activity .xml or set on click list. So I'm going to copy this one, at this one. So let's run this application. So this is calling an activity from another activity. So build it. So we have a logcat. So it's run. So if you see our application, so here, so I'm going to tap this button. Let me out. There was an exception occurs, unable to find explicitly activity classes, and okay. So second activity. So as I said earlier, the manifest file. So it's like a blueprint of the Android application. Whatever the activity you created, which means the Android components you created, you have to define here. Like this already there is an activity, an activity name. It's second activity. Simply close it. You have to define the activity. That's it. You don't have to give the intent filter and all, because intent filter is nothing but the which one has to launch. This is at the time of launch. If you see category Android colon intent category at the time of launch, this should execute. So for this reason, the under this intent filter, these are the category, these are the actions. The action is main. Okay, if you want to perform this as a first activity, you can copy this, and you can replace it, and I mean you will see this second activity will be your first activity at the time of launch. Okay, now we have defined the second activity in our Android manifest file. So that's what, have you declared this activity in your Android manifest file? That's what the error is. So let's run again. That's it. So I'm going to click here. See, so the second activity. If I press this back button, see, got it. Thank you.